What's up guys, today's video is on the top 10 best dash cams 2022. Through extensive research and testing I've put together a list of options that'll meet the needs of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance or its particular use, we've got you covered. For more information on the products, I've included links in the description box down below which are updated for the best prices. Like the video, comment and don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get started. 10th place. Thinkware T700. The Thinkware T700 prioritizes intelligent extra features over cutting-edge picture sensors and massive video resolutions. The end product is quite good, if not flawless, HD quality footage with a big dollop of web features that make it ideal for really worried automobile owners. Because this camera uses Vodafone's vSIM card, you can have a constantly connected 4G LTE camera that you can access through a smart device from pretty about anywhere in the globe for a few quid per month. Because of this, the T700 requires hardwiring into a vehicle's power supply to take use of these remote functions, which we found tedious and a little tough. However, after the basic setup is complete, it's incredibly simple to quickly download footage to a smart device, receive notifications when the car has been engaged in a parking shunt, and spy on the kids if and when they steal the keys to your cherished wheels. 9th place. Vava 2K Dual Dash Cam. Vava joins a growing list of entrants to the dash cam market, including Vantrue and Viofo. However, we discovered that its level of build quality and finish could easily compete with some of the market's major names, placing it among the top dash cameras right now. The Vava 2K Dual Dash Cam arrives in cleanly split and high-quality packaging and instantly seems like a premium item. This is reflected in the relatively expensive price, but its footage isn't as sharp, detailed, or clear on test as some of the 4K competitors further up in this ranking. Furthermore, the rear camera, which is elegantly incorporated into a single, lozenge-shaped device, mostly records what is going on within the vehicle rather than what is essential outside the back glass. Having said that, the extras, such as a wireless physical button for recording film on the move and snapping still photographs while driving, are excellent to have. In addition, amenities like a driver weariness alert and infrared illumination for the inside seem like nice additions. It's a decent dash cam, but it doesn't record footage as effectively as models with separate front and rear cameras. 8th place, Kenwood DRV-A601W. The Kenwood DRV-A601W does all you ask of it, and does it well, without many of the bothersome extra features that many newer units try to entice potential customers with, such as lane keeping assist warnings and speed limit alerts. The 4K filming was seamless, and the inclusion of a detachable polarizing filter and built-in HDR technology allows for very clean and clear photos even in terrible weather or low light circumstances. However, the DRV-A601W is pricey. Similarly priced competitors provide comparable video quality with the addition of novel features, such as the Nextbase 622 GW emergency SOS geolocation service. Kenwood also promotes their rear view camera, which captures great HD quality footage of rear-end crashes and the like, as well as its hardwiring kit, which allows the camera to draw a specific amount of power when the ignition is turned off without depleting the vehicle's battery. This enables parking monitoring and avoids contemporary engine stop/start technology, which frequently causes power to cameras to be switched off and recording to be discontinued. However, these accessories may add up, and devices like the Viofo A129 provide a perfectly excellent 3-camera array for the same price as the Kenwood's front-facing unit. Of course, it cannot match in terms of video quality, but there are solutions if you need all-around coverage on a budget. 7th place. Garmin Dash Cam Tandem. Garmin's first dual-lens dash cam allows you to see what's happening on inside and outside the car while driving, which is useful for taxi drivers and those who want to keep an eye on their passengers. The dash cam Tandem is extremely small in design, with a clip-on magnetic attachment that can be simply put below the rear-view mirror and withdrawn when not in use. A cigarette lighter USB socket with 2 ports for charging your phone at the same time is included, as are 2 lengths of USB cable. The longer one allows you to neatly stretch the line throughout the car interior. However, if you want to utilize the dash cam to capture incidents, such as if your car is hit in the parking lot while you are shopping, you will need to have it properly fitted so that it is continually recording. The Garmin Drive app, Android and iOS, is essential for camera control since it allows you to watch video and audio material from your drives without having to remove the microSD card from the camera. The picture quality was typically outstanding, particularly from the front camera. While the back camera struggled a little in low light, passengers can still be seen pretty clearly in black and white. There's also a picture-in-picture mode for seeing both rear and front-facing camera video at the same time. The film is provided with a timestamp, the vehicle's speed, and its position, which is quite handy. Voice control is also available, allowing for hands-free operation with commands such as OK Garmin, take a photo, or OK Garmin, save video. Safety cam alert updates will also be introduced to the app in the near future. The only minor issue we had was that the app wasn't as user-friendly as we would have liked and didn't instantly connect to Wi-Fi while analyzing footage from our drives. Aside from that, this is an expensive but fantastic alternative for individuals who wish to keep a watch on their automobile from the inside and outside. 6th place. Viofo A129 Pro Duo. We won't hold it against you if you've never heard of Viofo. It's not the biggest brand in dash cams, but their 4K resolution Pro Duo model provides excellent value for money. The front camera is larger than many competitors on our list, but it has a built-in GPS module, which many other companies provide as an optional extra. Its plastic exterior seems and feels cheap, yet it conceals some astounding technology that belies its overall build quality. Instead of a standard rechargeable battery setup, it uses supercapacitors, which means its power source is engineered to survive and can resist severe temperatures without compromising performance. In addition, you have the option of recording 4K, 3840 by 2160p, video, which we found to be outstanding, with the final clip showing a lot of information. There's also a wide dynamic range setting for vibrant colors in any weather. 5th place. Nexar Pro. The Nexar Pro is a dual camera system that can capture video both inside and outside a car and is aimed at individuals who spend lengthy times behind the wheel. The system, which consisted of 2 distinct camera units linked by a wire, was really cool, even if it took up a lot of screen real space. The Nexar app is at the heart of the twin camera experience. It's where you can fine-tune settings, produce event reports, and upload recorded video to the cloud. Nexar bundles cloud storage in for free. Other handy options include break-in warnings and GPS data tracking if someone tries to tamper with your automobile. This dash cam does not capture in 4K, but its 1080p footage is quite enough. Even in difficult shooting conditions, such as heavy rain or intense sunlight, the external camera performs admirably. There are less expensive dash cameras with less functions to play with, but if the security of your car is important to you, the Pro is hard to match in terms of protection and overall value. 4th place, Garmin Dash Cam 67 watts. The 67 watts improves on Garmin's already excellent 66 watts with a few new linked capabilities that only add to an already appealing package. The 67 watts is one of the tiniest dash cameras we've tested, measuring about the size of a matchbox. In fact, it's only surpassed by Garmin's own Mini, which is so little it looks like it came out of a Christmas cracker. A high-quality sensor is crammed within this compact container, capable of taking crisp 1440p footage and boosting it in difficult lighting settings owing to an HDR, high dynamic range, capability. It looked amazing in our tests, and the extra pixels allowed us to punch into film on the computer to read license plates or notice minute details that may serve as significant evidence. The 67 watts goes one further than its predecessor by adding connected capabilities, such as the ability to instantly upload any stored movies to Garmin's cloud when the camera finds a trustworthy Wi-Fi network. It's easy to set up, simple to use, and comes with a very clean smartphone app. Remember that Garmin will charge you for storage, and if you want to take advantage of its connected capabilities, such as the ability to remotely check in on a parked car from anywhere in the globe, you'll need to hardwire the camera into your vehicle's primary power supply. You'll also need to ensure that the camera is linked to a Wi-Fi network, which involves parking near a friendly router or purchasing a mobile hotspot, both of which demand continual power. You can see how quickly it devolves into a deep and costly rabbit hole. Regardless, if you just want high-quality film that is automatically captured by a device small enough to fit in a shirt pocket, look no further. 3rd place. Nextbase 522GW. The Nextbase 622GW flagship, C#1, may be one of the most sophisticated dash cams available, but the 522GW remains the greatest all-around dash cam. It performs the fundamentals really well, thanks to a sharp 1440p resolution and wide-angle lens, but it also has a slew of extra capabilities. The 3-inch touchscreen on the rear is snappy, and there is also the option to use the built-in Alexa capabilities. You can now ask Alexa to play music, make phone calls, and listen to audiobooks through linked devices. However, the dash cam skill, which allows you to instruct it to start recording, stop recording, protect a recording, and send to my phone, may use some work. This is all a bit of a gimmick, and to be honest, we didn't use it all that often, so it's a good thing the rest of the UX is so straightforward. Videos can be swiftly and simply transferred to a smart device through Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, and an ingenious emergency SOS system will notify emergency personnel of your position and other data if you become unresponsive after an accident. 2nd place. Garmin Dash Cam Mini 2. The Garmin Mini 2 is a small dash cam that almost vanishes behind your rearview mirror, yet it offers full HD video with HDR, voice control that actually works, a great smartphone app, and a dead easy magnetic mounting solution. The Mini 2 is installed in the same manner as previous members of the Garmin Dash Cam family. Using Garmin's Drive smartphone app, we discovered that the setup process took only a few minutes, iOS and Android. The simple but effective mounting mechanism consists of a ball and socket joint for setting the camera at the ideal angle, as well as a coin-sized magnet that clings to your windscreen and secures the dash cam. We found the video quality to be adequate for the camera's size. It captures in full HD at 30 frames per second with HDR and creates footage that is precise enough to pick up critical features like registration plates in any lighting or weather situation. The lens field of view isn't the broadest on the market at 140 degrees, but it still gives a nice picture of the road ahead. There's a button for fast storing a segment of video, or you can rely on the G sensor to detect a collision, and voice commands for things like snapping a snapshot or turning on and off audio recording work remarkably well. The Garmin Dash Cam Mini 2 lacks a display due to its small size. To examine the camera's view and retrieve recordings, you must instead utilize the smartphone app. That also lacks GPS, which is unfortunate, but it is perhaps the only big function lacking here. Unless you want the greatest dash cam with driver aid features such as speed camera warnings, the Garmin Dash Cam Mini 2 will leave you wanting for nothing. It's the epitome of set and forget technology, simple, discreet, and dependable. First place. Nextbase 622 GW. The 622 GW is not a replacement for the more cheap 522 GW, see below, but rather a new flagship dash cam. It has also proven to be the greatest dash cam to buy right now. In our tests, it provided much increased video quality and stability, as well as Waitword's geolocation services for finding stranded automobiles within a 3-meter radius. We selected to film in 4K/30p because the resulting footage appeared almost theatrical in its presentation, with incredibly clear quality and outstanding detail, especially in low light conditions. This makes it considerably easier to locate registration numbers or identify difficult to see parts of an accident. A built-in polarizing filter on the front of the camera can be adjusted to prevent glare from windscreens, and digital image stabilization, which helps smooth out shocks and vibrations produced by potholes and bad road conditions, is another first for the dashcam industry. This model, like its 522 GW sister, can be operated by voice using Alexa skills, but it requires the associated smartphone app, which we didn't think was the best we'd tested. Despite the new dual 2.4 GHz plus 5 GHz Wi-Fi, we found it difficult to connect to phones to transmit photographs and video clips. The 3-inch back touchscreen is thankfully sharp, clear, and simple to use, and the addition of Waitwords works nicely with Nextbase's emergency SOS function, for which you get a year's free membership with this dash cam. Thank you for watching, and until next time, I hope to see you all in the next video. See you later, guys.